It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're already getting the feel for this new NBA season. Taking it all in with me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Our featured matchup tonight out in New York, where the Knicks will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And here we go, toe-to-toe, two of the most formidable front courts in the NBA. Shaq, tonight, how do you see this battle of the bigs being played out?
Well, it's not checkers, but it'll definitely be a chess match in the terms of rotations, substitutions. Each team will try to establish itself very, very early.
I thought maybe it'd be a lot more physical than a chess match.
Oh, chess can be physical. You didn't watch Bobby Fischer? He's still missing.
Well, stretch bigs will try to put shot blockers, away from the basket. And then when you get those shot blockers away, you get drives to the rim. So the power bigs, they try to throw their weight around on the blocks, but overall, the stretch bigs separate the floor.
I think it's time to tip this thing off. Kevin Harlan has the call. We'll see you later.
So precious is yours, is mine. And look at the time, my God. So precious is yours, is mine.
All eyes are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, Isaiah Thomas may be small in size, but he's always dreamed big. He said, "It sounds crazy, but I always thought I was going to be an NBA player, that I'd be an all-star and one of the best to play. That was in my head since I was a little boy, before I loved anything, before I knew what love was. I love the game of basketball." Kevin?
Great to hear that, DA. Thank you. Thomas plays with real passion. You can tell he loves playing the game. And the season just getting underway. Chris, we've heard some players and coaches say that the 82-game regular season schedule is a bit too long. What do you think?
I think they've been playing 82 games since the seasons and since players that before us have come along, and I think that we keep in that same tradition. I think we're the only sport that constantly talks about changing the number of games and everything else. I don't know how you keep tradition. I don't know how you keep numbers, statistics. So 82 games, I don't feel is too much. I mean, look at the money players are getting paid too now. There's more incentive. So 82 games, I've done it. It's not too hard. You're going to get injuries. You're going to be tired, but this is a tough job, and guys are strong enough to handle it. I'm an 82-game guy, as you can see. I'll keep saying 82 games, 82 games.
Clear as a bell, I can see you're an 82-game guy.
Yeah.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. D-Wade out there with Thomas. And it's James in at the 3 slot. McDermott can't get it to go. Wade against Hardaway. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got the opening bucket of the night here for Cleveland.
Now look, I like seeing Wade get loose inside. He's effective at converting deep in the post.
Cantor with a screen on Thomas. Here's Sessions. Rebound Love. New York on D. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, their last outing was a rough one. Have to be careful of falling in love with that 3.
Yeah, it looks good when it's going in, but they definitely force some. Overall, pretty inactive from out there.
And here's Porzingis. After Isaiah Thomas made that last 3-pointer. Stolen by Thompson. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And here's Love for 3. Unable to get that one. And New York will come the other way. the wing, Hardaway. The feed to Cantor. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Thomas. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And he also drew a lot of fouls, forcing the defense to react to his aggressive style of play.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hardaway kicks to Sessions. McDermott, no one around him, drills it from outside. McDermott's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The screen from Thompson. James dishes to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Wade's got 5 points so far.
You better at least get a hand up on Wade. I mean, he's more than capable of bearing the triple.
And Sessions kicks to Cantor. There's a screen by Cantor. They double him with Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis with the ball. Picked up by Love. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Thompson, a screen on Hardaway. Kicks it out to LeBron. Wade sets the pick for Thomas. Love outside. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Sessions, and the rejection by James.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror when you draw into the hole.
And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Well, you knew that Wade was going to have a different role with the Bulls, but I don't think many saw him acting as a 3-point threat.
Wade has never been a good 3-point shooter in terms of percentages, but when the game's on the line, you know he can knock it down. He had one of his best years in terms of percentages last season.
Chris, for years it seems that we've been waiting on that one season where Wade falls off and isn't an all-star level player anymore. Every year he comes in and is as impactful as ever.
Well, that's what's incredible about Wade. He's done it for so long. In my opinion, one of the greatest two-guard scorers ever to play. He's changed his method of scoring. We all have to as you get older, but he still gets buckets.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The screen from Thompson. Porzingis against Love. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
McDermott passes to Sessions. Back to McDermott for 3. They get it back. Cantor. And stolen by James. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Cantor. Sessions with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Hands it from downtown. And so it's Cleveland with it. I want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Well, extremely accurate throughout the evening, I thought. The play call, they really fit the lineups they were rolling out.
Lock at 6. And Thompson kicks to Wade. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wade's got 10.
Wade is an athletic beast. Look how he just demonstrates his impressive quickness on that drive right there.
Screen by Porzingis. And Sessions kicks to Porzingis. Stolen by Thomas. 4-on-3 break. Feeds to Wade. It's LeBron with the drive.
I like the awareness on the court from Wade. He's excellent at scanning the floor to set up the open team.
Here is Sessions. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Oh, yeah, incredible teamwork there. A play you perfect only by practicing it until you're blue in the face.
Now here's Sessions. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the shot goes down.
Oh, he has been dominant on offense. Who knows where they'd be in this game without his effort?
Here's James following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. LeBron drives in, kicks it out to Love. Another three for Cleveland.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Outside, Porzingis. There's the pass to McDermott. Down low. Here's Cantor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Love. And Greg, with Enes Kanter last season, he had to miss significant time with the broken hand, but his offensive game is something to watch when he's healthy.
He just plays hard. He provides that instant offense off the bench. A great array of post moves to pick from.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Porzingis. Beasley comes in for Doug McDermott. And Lee's subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now here's Rose. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Sessions. Cantor kicks to Sessions. Beasley the screen. Got a piece of it. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for Cleveland.
And they really based almost their entire offense around the three-point shot. Spread the floor, space the defense, and if the deep shots aren't falling, at least it should open things up inside.
And the Knicks making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Smith outside. Over to the left wing. Rose kicks to Smith. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Well, Chris, we know that there are a lot of trash talkers out there in the NBA. Did you ever talk a lot of trash on the floor or do anything else to try and get an opponent's attention away from the game, get in an opponent's head?
I used to love talking, man. It kept you focused. If you talk, it means you have to back it up the next play. You can also get in the player's head, get them thinking about themselves individually. And if I get you thinking about yourself, I've already won because now you're not thinking about the team. But I tell you what, some of the best trash talkers I've ever played against, Larry Bird, Gary Payton, Rick Mahorn. Those guys talk the best trash ever, and I definitely can't repeat anything any of those guys said. But it's all out of love. It's all out of fun. And I don't remember, very honestly, anything anyone has ever said to me because it was all so outlandish, so crazy, so funny that you just let it go after the game.
Oh, that's good. Here's Beasley after the made shot from Iman Shumpert. Here's the floater. They need this. Here's Beasley. Banked in off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Cleveland leading by 11. There's a screen. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Rose against Sessions. The 17-footer.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Beasley outside. Kick by O'Quinn. Beasley in the post, working on Smith. And again, Michael Beasley. Beasley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Knicks. Outside Rose. Outside Crowder. Rose kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Rose with another miss. New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The dish to Beasley. Pass to O'Quinn. There's a good screen. Shoots over Crowder. They grab their own miss. Hernangomez. And a wide open look for Lee. Misses the three.
A defender nowhere near him, and he still can't hit it. He wants that one back.
Here's Hernangomez. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Now here's Rose. Crowder. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Jay Crowder, one of the bigger pieces in the trade that brought him to Cleveland, always seemed to be the odd man out with the revamped roster in Boston. But he's got some strength and length on that wing. Also, some toughness and depth. And for the Cavs, getting Crowder in the deal was a big part of why they went with it. He's helped fill a couple of holes Cleveland had, and he's also on a friendly contract, so he'll be a part of this team down the road.
Now, here is Hernangomez. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. Beasley in the post, covered by Smith, and that one is good by Beasley.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now Rose. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now here is Smith. Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Stolen by Rose. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith outside, from deep, and it's O'Quinn with the rebound. Smith against Beasley. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, I'm sure he thought that was good when they left his fingertips. Matter of fact, I know he did.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for Cleveland. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, there's not enough defensive pressure on the perimeter. We'll see in the second quarter if that gets corrected.
Knicks trail by 12. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, J.R. Smith out there with Jay Crowder. And there's Carter. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Rose in at the 1.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
Dishes it to Smith. Pulls it from 20. Tries again, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
And what was a wild ride of an offseason for the Knicks ultimately results in a regime change.
Yeah, I mean, players butting heads with executives, and when it came down to it, things just needed to change. If the Knicks picked the Zen Master over Porzingis, fans might have rioted in New York City, and hopefully the franchise can kind of start to right the ship.
Now here is Carter. Michael Beasley missing his last shot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing, and if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson's certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. Lee dishes to O'Quinn. 6 on the shot clock. Crowder with the steal. Smith with a wide open look. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Smith's got 6 points.
Now look at this. This is one of Smith's specialties. He has a quick release fire off the pass.
There's a screen. Off the pick. They get the rebound. Pass to Sessions. Lee against Carter. Goes back up. And that one is off.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
Smith for 3. That one no good. So New York will take it the other way. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Well, listen, I've seen worse performances offensively, but no doubt that group was inconsistent.
They would look like they had to figure it out to take a couple bad shots and be right back to where they started.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Joakim Noah's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Porzingis comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. McDermott's checked in for Michael Beasley. Hardaway is subbed in for Courtney Lee. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Love's checked in for Fry. Green comes in for Jay Crowder. James checked in for J.R. Smith. And Thomas subbed in for Rose.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some O.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, he's not happy to pick up a second foul. This early in the game, he's got to be careful with it.
Green, the screen. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And all James needs is just a little room. You got to go over the pick every time, or else he's probably going to burn it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, LeBron James can do everything on a basketball court. It's his passing that's always stood out to me. His vision at his size, historically great.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Hardaway. Getting around 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
He hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
Up off the screen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And you lump in LeBron with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird when you talk about players 6'8", 6'9", who can control a game, Chris, simply with their passing.
Oh, yeah, don't forget about yours truly, but he can pick you apart. He sees over the top of defenses, and he throws bullet passes that leave the defense no time to recover.
Now, here's Thomas. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Love how determined James is down on the block. I mean, he knows there isn't anyone that can stop him inside.
Here's Sessions. Noah the screen. Sessions passes to Noah, and he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
As we all know, Greg, a season to forget last year for Joakim Noah.
Ended up only playing in just over half the games due to a knee injury. Glad to see Noah back out on the floor, and he's looking to kind of put last season behind him and get a fresh start.
Thomas kicks to Green. Outside for Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knicks trail by 11. And here is Hardaway. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Well, and credit him for taking it right to the defense. He was drawing fouls all night.
Now here's Thomas. Lays it up and banks it in. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Oh, never shy about going inside. Thomas may be small, but he doesn't let that stop him.
And Sessions kicks to McDermott. At the elbow, it's Noah. Here's the screen. The three from Porzingis. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. 16 points for Porzingis.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Green, the screen. Thomas dishes to Love. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Wade's checked in. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 4 on the clock. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Again, Thomas missing. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Porzingis. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For Cleveland, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Wade on the wing. Green left side. Cleveland moving it around. LeBron kicks to Wade. He's looking for Love and finds him. Over Noah. The Cavaliers again can't hit. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And here's Porzingis for a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
I don't think we'll ever see another 7'3" player who can drain the 3 like Porzingis. He takes the idea of that inside-outside threat to a whole nother level.
Love, no good. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-6 run. Noah kicks to Hardaway. Passes it to Porzingis. A 3-ball. Hardaway, no good. Cleveland leading by 7. Outside Thomas. Green, the screen. The kick out to LeBron. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
He played a very solid first quarter. Now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
New York calls timeout.
Well, Kevin Love is a great rebounder. We all know that. Very skilled.
And when you look at Love's game defensively, Chris, what stands out?
Well, he avoids cheap fouls. He controls the backboards and just a great scorer.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Green. They double him with James. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Noah with a screen on Wade. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Kicks it to LeBron. Love against Porzingis. And Thomas, here we go. Love with a wide open look. Love with another miss.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Here's McDermott. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
On the wing, James. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And Love gets it to go.
Well, this is why Love is so effective. A big man with a gorgeous shot from distance.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Sessions passes to Hardaway. Porzingis with the ball. Wade is covering. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position. And that's now 21 points for Porzingis. Wade with it. 13 points in the game. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
It's never easy trying to guard Wade, especially in the pick and roll. He's terrific at taking whatever the D gives him.
Here's Sessions. Left side Hardaway. And stolen by Love. Wade kicks to Love. And the dunk by Love.
That's just remarkable timing from Love, knowing when to jump high for the alley-oop.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. Outside, Porzingis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And watching Porzingis play, you forget how tall he really is in terms of how he moves. Not only how quick he is, but also that skill set. Incredible that a player his size won the skills competition in last year's All-Star festivities.
And that is what fools a lot of NBA fans about Porzingis. Most of the highlights, Greg, you see are his blocks and putback dunks. But if you watch his game, you see that skill level.
It's rare to see a player who's the complete package like Porzingis. I mean, he's fluid. He's got the easy-looking shot. It almost looks like he's a guard shooting the basketball, comfortable creating for himself or playing off others.
That one goes. Count it. 10 points for Love.
You love seeing James distribute the ball. It shows that he really has a focus for getting his teammates involved.
Porzingis passes to Beasley. Back to Porzingis. Beasley outside. 5 on the clock. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Lee. And the rejection by Love.
Oh, it's great seeing Love take his defense seriously. He definitely has the limp to swat down the ball.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in, and the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jay Crowder's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for LeBron. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Beasley kicks to Cantor. Basket is good, and they'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
Chris, there have been some great sixth men on the teams that you played with, but right now, who do you feel are some of the best of the bunch coming off the bench and in the NBA right now?
Well, 2 of my rookies, 2 guys I got to play with, Andre Iguodala, I think he's always going to be kind of that perennial top for 6th man of the year. He and another guy that was a rookie with him, and that's Lou Williams. He can just get buckets at any time that he needs to. You look at a guy like a Patty Mills coming off the bench for the Spurs, and you don't have to necessarily do it with volume or with quantity, but it's also your quality of minutes. And I think that Patty Mills is someone that can definitely light it up in a flash. And these 3 guys, anytime you have them coming off the bench for you, you're going to have some firepower.
Now here is Hardaway. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Lee against Crowder. Another shot. No good from Lee. Cleveland leading by 14. Now here is Smith. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas. And here's Rose outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Hardaway from 13 feet. It goes down.
Ooh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Ferocious on the drive. Smith just using his speed on that play.
20 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Hardaway. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Lee dishes to Cantor. Screen by Lee. The putback. No good, trying to beat the buzzer.
Thompson doesn't just rebound efficiently. He's strong. He's a savvy defender thanks to his long arms.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers lead by 17. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. if we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Dwayne Wade has been all over the floor tonight. He ended up with 15 points and 2 assists. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve on, but perimeter defense is priority numero uno. They got to be quicker to close out on the three-point shooters, and you got to prevent the open looks. They weren't fighting through screens. They're just not doing enough, Ernie, especially outside.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
Welcome back to New York City with all its buses and cars, cabs, people, all the hustle and bustle. This is truly the city that never sleeps. Now, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Knicks trail by 17. Sessions out there with Hardaway. And there's Porzingis. Then it's McDermott. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Cantor's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Knicks.
Tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Thomas goes in. LeBron kicks to Thomas. Back to Love. And there's the feed to James. The screen from Thompson. Thomas passes to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Puts up a 3. Love with another miss. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Thomas. Cleveland leading by 15. Now James. He's got 11. It's a pick by Love. LeBron dishes to Thomas. The Cavaliers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. James kicks to Wade. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 5th assist in this one.
I just love watching Wade take over. He's a skilled combo guard who is exceptional at taking what the defense gives him.
Now here's McDermott. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Thomas with the steal, stolen by Cantor. Here's Sessions. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the Cavs front office never shy about making bold moves. You think about changing coaches a couple seasons ago, even with the team's record at 30-11.
Well, T. Lue is the answer. They weathered a lot of criticism, part of the responsibility of leadership. You can't always make the popular call. You got to make the right call.
Here's McDermott, and that one off the back of the rim and in. McDermott's got 5. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Wade outside to the left side wing. It's a pick by Love. Out to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Feeds it to Thomas. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the lead.
Pass to Porzingis. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Well, he's been lights out all game. No one can deny that, but I'm not sure his efforts will be enough to get his team to win.
Now here's Thomas. 5 points in the game. Wade passes to Thomas. He kicks it to Thompson. There's the dish to Thomas. Wade outside. Fires the three. But he gets it back. He feeds it to Love. Back to Wade. The screen from Thompson. Second shot opportunity. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going for Porzingis.
This is the shot chart of a dominant performance. I mean, he's taking a lot of shots because right now he believes that every shot he does take is going in. And who can blame him with the way he's played? Simply outstanding work coming from him.
And clearly Jeff Hornacek wants to talk it over. And Chris, you had to deal with different injuries during your playing career. Some guys get bit by the injury bug and some others avoid it their whole career. Do you think that staying healthy, Chris, is a skill or is it just luck of the draw?
Man, that's a great question, Kevin. I really can't answer that. When you look at a guy like Jordan and seeing him only hurt his ankle one time.
Right.
You know, I do think when you take care of your body and you prepare that you can definitely stave off injuries. But at the same time, I think it's the luck of the draw. If you were a guy like myself and you're rebounding in the paint and there are a lot of feet under you, you're going to come down on someone's ankle and twist your ankle. And we've seen a lot of non-physical injuries, a lot of injuries that just seem to happen out of nowhere. When you look at George's injury with the Olympics that time, or you look at a guy like Steph Curry with his ankle injuries that he had back in the day. So I really can't answer that. That's a great question. It's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? But I would just say this, no matter how hard you work, it takes a little bit of luck to be successful. I think we all would say that. So I would lean on more so the side of luck than necessarily being prepared and not having an injury.
Good answer. Green with a screen on Hardaway. Wade double team. Shot to end this cold run, and LeBron throws it down.
And when you give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Knicks trail by 12. And Sessions kicks to McDermott. He dishes it to O'Quinn. There's the screen. Picked by O'Quinn. Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Porzingis has got 5 points in the quarter. It's a pick by Love. James outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis. And when you're scouting a player like LeBron James, Chris, how do you defend him? What's the plan?
Wow, you got to stay in front of him and try to force him to take bad shots. Tell the trainer to get the ice bath ready. And make sure you got some extra tape. And all of this is easier said than done.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And one strength, Greg, that this Knicks team has enjoyed the last couple of years has been their ability to win the rebounding game.
And that's back-to-back seasons, Kevin, in the top 10 for rebounding in terms of the Knicks. And it was something they wanted to improve upon starting a few years ago. They've changed their rebounding trouble into a big asset moving forward.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by New York. Thomas dishes to Wade. Back to Thomas. Pass to Wade. Over Hardaway. And the dunk by Love.
Well, we all know this. Love is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game. He knows how to get in position as the shot is going up.
Knicks trail by 12. And here's Sessions. He's got 5. Shoots from 12. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Love. Cavaliers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. James with it. Now defended by McDermott. Green kicks to Thomas. Green with a screen on Sessions. Kicks it out to Love. Over Sessions. Again, Love missing.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
Hardaway against Wade. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Hardaway.
Oh, sweet move there, taking the defender off the dribble and then just cruising in for the layup.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., the son of a former all-star point guard. Junior, not maybe the same ball handler his father was, but he can sure fill it up. And I really feel like he's established his niche in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Porzingis. Beasley comes in for Doug McDermott. And Lee's subbed in for Hardaway. Here's Sessions. Following the score by Derrick Rose. O'Quinn, and he uses the glass on the layup. O'Quinn's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Hardaway Jr., a 6'6" shooting guard out of Michigan. Talk about his game a little bit for us, Greg. Analyze where he is.
Above average in terms of his athletic ability, improving defensively, and right now he's playing off the ball, whether spotting up or filling the lane. I think this guy's got a chance to be special. He's passionate, and boy, does he compete.
Here's Sessions. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Up top, O'Quinn, defended by Crowder. And the rejection by Smith. And it's Carter penetrating. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Cavaliers, number 1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up to the task.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Knicks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And the technical free throw is good.
Look, he's 6'5", 200 pounds. Lee is no easy cover. You got to love this guy's intensity.
Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup. O'Quinn's got 6.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Carter outside. Smith for 3. The shot will not fall. So New York will take it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. O'Quinn, the pass to Beasley. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 8 on the bucket from Lee.
But once Lee catches the ball in rhythm, he only needs a second to get his shot off.
Outside Rose. Dishes it to Crowder. Back to Rose. Outside Crowder. Pass to Carter. It's Crowder on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Cleveland. Off to a great start this season, currently in 2nd. And checking out New York, 3.5 back.
Well, I think for Cleveland, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
That's why you have to give a ton of credit to the players in terms of how they've played all season. And they aren't done yet.
And with Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love, the Cavs have some elite offensive rebounders, able to create extra offensive possessions.
Well, their offensive rebounding rate fell off quite a bit last season, from 9th best to 20th. I mean, they just got smaller without Mozgov and some of the other 7-footers they have, and another team's prepared for it.
Now here's Love. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Kevin Love. He's averaging 14 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. When he's on a roll like this, not much you can do to stop him.
Here's Rose. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And the defense tried to slow him down, but Derrick Rose just a handful when he gets around the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw, good, Rose.
And coming out of the offseason where the Knicks had a really long to-do list, you knew they were going to shake things up and made some moves in free agency and realized they needed to build around Porzingis going forward.
Now here's Sessions. He has 5. Beasley sets a screen for Lee. Over Carter. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Wow, he's really been dragging him down tonight.
And change was needed badly for the Knicks, and they did that starting with the front office.
Yeah, Knicks fans can have a dire outlook at times, but the team still has a solid foundation. It will take some time for the team to become a true contender again, but having players not be at odds with the front office, definitely a good start.
Now Sessions, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. They set the pick. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Lee.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Back to Rose. Kicks it to Love. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And I want to see more of this. Love is excellent at muscling through contact. It doesn't matter how hard you hit him. He can still get it done. Yeah, and Kevin Love played the first 6 years of his NBA career with the Minnesota Timberwolves, posting gaudy numbers. But he never was able to guide them to the playoffs. He was more than ready to join the Big Three in Cleveland.
Enes Kanter's checked in for New York. And Cleveland also making a change. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Vince Carter. Now here's Sessions. He has 5. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Here's Beasley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. And the thing that stands out is Kevin Love's unselfishness. He's such a team player. See, Webb, he knew he'd have to make sacrifices in Cleveland, and he has.
Yeah, he's made big sacrifices, and it's taken some time for them to gel. Once Kevin figured out when and where to insert his game, he was a big impact when he gained confidence. He's only getting better.
Iman Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. Rose dishes to Crowder. Back to Rose. Shumpert in the corner. And not sure what he was thinking there. Knicks trail by 10. Beasley kicks to Lee. Now the pass to Hernan Gomez. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Hernan Gomez has got his first points of the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose against Sessions. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Crowder, the pass to Thompson. Out to Smith. Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And the 3 ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc. That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Here's Shumpert. And the miss. And so it's Cleveland, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. The Cavaliers leading by 9. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Tristan Thompson, Jay Crowder out there with Smith. And it's Rose, and it's Shumpert in at the shooting guard. And the basket by Rose.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
There's the pick, and Sessions kicks to Beasley. High, arcing shot, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen. Knocks the defender out of the play.
Free throw, good, Beasley. The Cavaliers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Thompson, a screen on Sessions. Outside Rose, the feed to Crowder. Clock at 6. Rose kicks to Shumpert. Here's Thompson. No good on the shot. Excellent D from Cantor. Knicks trail by 8. Beasley outside. Here's Lee. Here's Cantor. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Crowder's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Smith outside. Over Beasley. Smith, no good. New York's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Shumpert. He tries for 3. Throws, no good.
And after hitting a couple in the first, he has cooled down a bit here.
Lee outside. Feeds to Sessions. Back to Lee. Goes up the baseline. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Sessions, who's got his 9th assist in the game now. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And this Cavaliers team, for all his talent, rarely in league history has a superstar yielded so much control is built around LeBron James.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Zinkas, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. McDermott comes in for Michael Beasley. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Courtney Lee. Then for the Cavaliers, James checked in for Smith. Dwayne Wade comes in for Shumpert. And Thomas subbed in for Rose. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. We'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Cannon. Shot on the way. Not enough on that one as it misses. And LeBron not shy about making his voice heard when it comes to moves he feels the Cavs need to make.
He wants to win. His understanding of the game isn't just limited to his part to play, but also the pieces around him as well.
Now here's Hardaway after Dwayne Wade's miss and stolen by Thomas. Wade left side. Outside Thomas. Wade on the wing. James outside. Back to Wade. Lots of room. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Wade's got 21.
You can't let Wade get room to shoot from here. I mean, he knocks these down in his sleep.
There's a screen. Here's McDermott. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
You could never have enough offense in the low post.
James with it. The screen from Thompson. LeBron dishes to Thompson. Back to LeBron. Hardaway with the steal. Chalk up 2 there. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Out to Thompson. This one for 3. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Lets it go from 11. Can't hit that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Sessions against Thomas. Back to James. And finished off by LeBron.
And James is used to scoring through contact. Doesn't matter what the D throws at him.
Knicks trail by 7. Sessions passes to Cantor. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
He's not the only one to blame for them being behind, but he hasn't helped their cause much.
Here's LeBron. Back to Wade. Crowder kicks to James. 6 to shoot. Thomas dishes to James. Crowder goes in. He feeds it to Thompson. Shoots over Cantor. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist from Crowder. And now it's a 9-point Cleveland lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hardaway kicks to Cantor. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
I'm sure he loves that matchup. He gives him a big size advantage down low.
James left side. Wade against Hardaway. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 23.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
Thomas against Sessions. He kicks it to McDermott. There's a screen by Cantor. McDermott passes to Sessions. Now here's McDermott. Cantor sets the pick for McDermott. Charity stripe shot. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Cavaliers leading by 9. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. Love check in for Cleveland. For New York, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And Sessions kicks to Porzingis. Over Thompson. And the Knicks miss again. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Thomas dishes to Love. In the corner, it's James. The screen from Thompson. Back to Love. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He is a dangerous outside shooter, and if you leave him open, he can bury them consistently.
Now here's Sessions. Here's the screen. Hardaway passes to Cantor. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Oh, he took a terrific angle right there off the screen, something they work on every day in practice.
LeBron kicks to Thomas. It's deflected. They recover it. For 3, Love. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Thomas. From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by New York.
Right, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And last season, the Knicks raised expectations with some of those big free agent signings and trades in the prior year. And let's face it, things just didn't work out quite how they had planned. Some would say they underachieved. Hard pill to swallow for a fan base that went into the year with so much hope.
Now here's LeBron. And it's Wade in the corner. The screen from Thompson. Wade kicks to Love. Thompson dishes to Wade. They get it back. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
So it's the Knicks now. It's a 10-point game. Now Sessions. There's a screen by Cantor. Porzingis passes to Cantor. And stolen by Love. McDermott with the steal. Back to Porzingis. Sessions against Thomas. Outside, Porzingis. Cantor sets the pick for Porzingis. No good on the three.
After nailing 3 threes in the first half, he can't seem to dial it in the second so far.
The screen from Thompson. James kicks to Thomas. Back to James. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
Thomas, no good. Knicks trail by 10. Hardaway with a wide open look. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Shot on the wing. The screen from Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped, but they get it back. Outside Thomas. The three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And with his usual degree of difficulty, I mean, that's an easy one. Thomas able to just catch and release.
Now here's Sessions. Outside, Porzingis. Cantor sets the pick for Porzingis. Inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Fry's checked in.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Carter, he's checked in for Channing Frye. And he does get the second one. And that brings them to within 10.
And every point is critical now. You can't afford to let these opportunities pass you by.
Thompson sets the pick for James. And Thompson kicks to Thomas. And that's a foul called on Ramon Sessions. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Thomas. Thompson, a screen on Hardaway. Wade dishes to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Cavaliers.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Love.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
Now here's Wade after Enes Kanter's miss. Wade passes to James. Thompson sets the pick for James. Back to Wade. There's the dish to LeBron. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 10. 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
All you can do at this point is focus. Dial in on each moment. Do your best. You can't get consumed over the score.
And O'Quinn kicks it to Noah. Pass to O'Quinn. He dishes it to Lee. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple.
And Lee is valuable because of how he spaces the floor with the shooting. He is dangerous from outside.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. JR, what was the key to winning this game tonight?
We just had to get stops. You know, it didn't have to be pretty, but as long as we get stops and get out and run, we started slowing the ball up a little bit, which took some of our momentum away, but we still got it.
Did what you had to get the win. Thanks, JR. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.